What's up everybody, VB here, bringing you some Gotham City Impostors gameplay, and I am the mightiest mighty in all of mightydom. Bards will regale large audiences in open theatres with feats of prowess that I achieved during my lifetime. Gadoosh! Now in this week's video we're going to be talking about the brand new challenges that Monolith have released this week, and seriously I cannot emphasize enough how big a challenge it is. If you want both sets of camo, you need to get a wiggle on, people. Also, we're going to be addressing the issue of communication, and finally we're going to be closing out with me acknowledging the fact that we've reached over 100,000 views. Internet meme is not applicable here, don't stop spamming it in the comments, and basically telling you all about future projects I've got planned, what I'm kickstarting off this week, and possibly rebooting as well. Questions, queries, enigmas, it's all going off in this video. So before we kick things off, just to let you know, this week we are passing that gas because the gameplay is a game of fumigation being played on the East End, and I think we're going to have to upload the whole game as a separate thing, you know, in a different playlist, because it's pretty epic. I might have to start a series called Best Games Ever! You know, and spell ever with an A instead of a second D, because that's what all the cool kids do. And as Real Big Fish can tell you, it's not so bad being trendy. Now this week is basically the week where all the fanboys nerdgasm in their pants at the sight of the girls in the little skimpy Harley Quinn costumes, because it is Comic-Con, and Monolith have released a series of challenges, so if you can't make it, at least you're going to have a fun time on the streets of Gotham. And you will, because this week's challenges, the main ones, are all focused around Bounty Hunter, which is pretty fast paced. Think of it as kill confirmed, but a lot more entertaining, and not Call of Duty. So people, let greed get the better of you this week, because if you collect 50 bounties in Bounty Hunter, you're going to get 6,000 XP and 25 costume coins, and if you finish 20 rounds of Bounty Hunter, you're going to get 4,000 XP and 20 costume coins. And these challenges are repeatable, and they don't expire until the 20th of July, so next Friday, so you've got ages to basically go on there, kill some fools, make some money. Now the rest of the challenges this week aren't repeatable, but they do land you a substantial amount of XP if you complete them. So I hope you got your throwing arm ready, because if you land 50 hatchet kills, you're going to get 10,000 XP. And if you're feeling especially roller skatey, if you travel 2 kilometers with them on, you're going to get 10,000 XP as well. So definitely worth looking into doing those too. Now while you're playing all that time on Bounty Hunter, definitely whip out your shotgun, because this week if you get 300 kills with the Persuader, you're going to get the Snowflake camo. But people, it's back, and back with a vengeance, because the Motivator has returned for another camo challenge. And this week, if you get 200,000 points of healing done before midnight on Friday the 20th, you're going to get the kitty camo for the Motivator. Now you don't need me to tell you how much of an effort it was to get the Motivator up to Snowflake last time round. So this week's going to be truly for the diehard. Now you'll notice in the video I've got a very heavy loadout. It is in fact my mightiest mighty loadout. And this sort of ties in with the communication thing, because I was at a loss. Last week's challenges were to do with the heavy weapons, the jackhammer and the shredder. And they're both on my loadout, but I was at a loss of what attachments to put on it. Now the jackhammer kicks like a mule on a bumpy road. You know, you've got no chance of hitting anyone unless you tap it, and even then it's very sort of hit and miss. So you know, as you do, you leave your mic on in an open lobby and people hear you talking to yourself. Yeah, I talk to myself. Sometimes the best person to understand me is myself. God knows nobody else knows what I'm waffling on about most of the time. And sooner or later people begin to pipe up. They're like, oh, are you trying for the jackhammer as well? Or are you running this? Or are you running that? Why don't you try this instead? And you know, sooner or later people get more open. It's weird online. You have to sort of convince people to be on your side, especially on open lobbies, things like that. And a lot of friends I've made on my Xbox and stuff are from people that have heard me talking online. We've got into a conversation, it's been a bit of fun. And you know, things have just generally clicked from there, and we saddle up and make a team after that, and it's like squad ho! But you see, this is the thing online as well, like, you get a lot of negative people coming to lobbies, and they basically come across with the attitude like it's everyone's fault apart from their own, and they start effing and jeffing, and then they expect everyone to talk to them. And nobody needs a D-bag in a lobby like that at the end of the day, you know, I just turn around and mute the son of a gun. But if you just pipe up, you know, try and help people out in objective mode. I mean, I play games full of, like, lobbies where there's no mics. Say, oh look, we need some guys to go to 2, some go to 1, some people just hang at 3, cause a bit of distraction while we're capping 2 and 1. But lo and behold, the same thing happens again. People begin to communicate, they talk to you, you get organised, you have better games. And what people seem to forget is, you know, people have grown up in these COD lobbies where they've said something online and people have just thrown hate at them all the way. And you know, Gotham City Impostors isn't like that. It's a very nice community. So if you hear someone talking, talk back to them. As long as you speak and see the same language. You know, it's a bit of a problem if you don't. And I just want to close out by saying thanks for watching this video and all the other ones, because you've got me over 100,000 views. And you know, it's much appreciated. It's quite enjoyable to see that benchmark figure achieved. And to celebrate that, and also to get some more content on the channel, I am going to make a start on the Walking Dead series as well. And also I'm going to be rebooting Crisis 2. Yes, I'm going to be coming back to Crisis 2, hopefully with a better commentary style. And, you know, getting ready for Crisis 3. But again, there's other games I could do that with as well. Borderlands, for instance, because of Borderlands 2. Other games that I might not know of, if you've got any ideas, suggest them. I might look into getting them and doing it as well. And, you know, I might do that Quantum Conundrum, because that's just come out on the Xbox as well, and it seems pretty good. Bit of a puzzle. You can see me all struggle and put the popcorn song in the background trying to figure puzzles out. But I better close out this video anyway, because I'm waffling on a bit too much. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary. Rate, comment, subscribe, you know the drill by now. Good luck with the camo. Heaven knows we're going to need it. Keep up the GGs, and I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves.